exits at the back of the room on either side. And I also just want to take a second to thank the people that brought this whole show together. This is the Conservatory's very first entirely student-written and composed musical, thanks to Erin here. And it's just been such a treat to get to work on this with our super talented cast, all of our amazing crew, and our fellow creative team. So thank you all so much for everything that you have done to bring this together. And yeah, so let me introduce you guys to the writer and co-director Erin to say a couple more things about their work.
Hi, I'm Erin McCartney, the writer and composer and co-director of this musical. Thank you for coming to the world premiere of Chulainn, with book, lyrics, and music by me. The journey to this point where I can say those words has been so wild. You could say it feels almost mythical. So many stars have aligned, and through the grace of God and the innumerable talents of everyone that I've been blessed enough to get involved in this, it's finally time. The show that you're about to see is a little over 2 years in the making. I've grown so much with it. I didn't know that I could be someone who has the courage to not only put my work out there, but to make an entire group of people memorize it and put their own hearts into it as much as this cast, crew, and creative and production team has. I have genuinely never been happier than when I'm watching them rehearse. So I am so beyond excited for you to see the results of all our hard work. Once again, thank you all for coming and enjoy the show. Woo!
Thousands of years ago, in ancient Ireland, back when the gods and monsters roamed these emerald shores, there are thousands of stories that I could tell you from this time. Stories which you have all passed down through generations, which you've since forgotten. There was one hero who wanted more than anything to be remembered. He took on curses and fought against all the odds just to be known as a hero. But now, he's right back where he started. Unpopular, ungrateful for the gifts he's been given, hoping for the day that he will be remembered like the gods and heroes of his time.
I'll admit that this isn't quite what I expected. You'd think the son of a god would be a little more respected. I wish my powers included controlling what people think of me. I long to be a hero, but all I get is infamy. My life as it is isn't all that glorious, but life is one long battle and I'll be victorious. The prize at the end is for everyone to know my name. And if this is chapter 1, maybe the real story's almost begun. Will fate finally let me show what I would do for fame? It's who I am. I've got insatiable ambition that can't be tamed.
Looks like Colin the Smith has a new guard dog.
Yeah, I owed him a favor, now move along.
Or else
I'll do my job and chase you off. I know you know I'm monstrously strong.
we'll go okay, but don't look so sullen. Be a nice doggy to Colin.
Better than being the type that's a dime a dozen. If it makes you remember me, fine. call me Chulainn.
Hi, Satanta.
Oh, Emmer, you made it.
This is where you wanted to meet? It's not the fanciest date I've been on.
No, I'm still at work. We'll go on the date when my shift's over. This is Colin Smith's house.
Is that why those people called you Cucullin? Hound of Colin?
You heard that?
It sounds like there's a story behind that nickname. Come on, let's get to know each other. What happened?
Colin Smith used to have a real guard dog, at least until I came along. It chased me down, and when I'm pissed off, I go out of control and get monstrously strong. I looked out and there's a dead dog all of a sudden. I'm calling a replacement, so now I'm Cucullin.
I'm not sure I should court a boy who kills dogs.
It wasn't on purpose, I'm just a teen demigod. My father's half a Morian and half Chulainn, and I heard that demon blood is something we have in common.
You're right, we both never chose to be this way.
No, honestly, if I could change it, I think I'd let it stay. I long for a life that's thrilling and glorious. Nothing else matters as long as I'm victorious. I'll gladly let my wild side take the reins. I've heard that just before you die is when you feel the most alive. So I'll risk it all to feel the blood rush through my veins. That's who I am, so don't stick around if you expect me to change. So, what do you say? If it makes you feel any better, I'm much less likely to attack you than I am to attack someone who's mean to you. I'll be your guard dog too.
I won't lie, I do kind of have a thing for bad boys.
So is that a yes?
Sure, where's the real date?
The King's Fortress. Come on, let's go.
Your shift's over already?
Who cares? It's been so long since a girl hasn't been scared of me.
Okay.
It's much more crowded than I was expecting.
Look, it's the Chief Druid. She must be giving out prophecies.
We can be a part of prophecies. They can be your doom or exactly what you need. Determine if you fail or if you succeed.
Something like if a couple kisses at sunset tonight, they're destined for a happy marriage.
Mind if you're locked into a prophecy, there's no way to undo the damage.
That may be a risk I'm willing to take. I'll admit I wish I had a better reputation. That it would be a good thing if I come up in conversation.
Oh look, it's that Cucullin.
I don't want to die while people think of me how they do now. There's got to be a way to change it. It's just a matter of how. Go on, tell me how.
Come on, what will it be? Go on, give us the prophecies.
The stars have given me 5 prophecies for today. Anyone who eats an apple is going to die by choking on one. Anyone who is dreading a social event is going to end up having a lot of fun.
Oh, thank goodness.
Anyone who gets married is going to end up having only daughters and no sons. Anyone who builds something is going to watch it crumble just as they're done.
That makes 4, that means there's just one left. So what will it be?
Anyone anyone who takes up arms is going to live a short life, but die a glorious death.
Now that sure sounds like me. Ever should I do it?
Absolutely, you should go. Don't worry about me. I can't be sad over what I already know. It was always in my future that one day I'll be a widow. Lights will be the widow of a legendary hero.
I like the sound of that, a legendary hero.
Legendary hero.
I don't want to be the kind of person that's a dime a dozen. I'll gladly take a death that's legendary but sudden. You won't see me crying, pouting and sullen, because everyone will know my name. Setata Kukale. So give me a life that's short and glorious. I don't care when I die as long as I'm victorious. I'll gladly let my wild side take the reins. I've heard that just before you die is when you feel the most alive. So I'll risk it all to feel the blood rush through my veins. And then I'll be a legend one day. Everyone will know your name, Chulainn. You know, I think my friends are getting tired of hearing about you.
Do you talk about me that much?
Of course. Plus, they've always just bugged me about just settling down already. You know, the longer I court you, the more mad they get that I haven't just married you already.
What? Are they afraid that if you're single, you'll steal their girlfriends or something?
Yes, actually. Good guess.
No way.
Hey, gorgeous. Why don't you come with us?
No. Really? You can't do better than this beardless boy? Wouldn't you rather be with a real man?
Just leave her alone. She's not interested.
Hey, it's not like you can do anything to stop us. Just give us what we want. It's going to be so much fun to see how you regret that in a few minutes.
No. This boy is outnumbered.
And outmatched. Lady Hammer, get away from that monster! We need to get to safety! I guess I shouldn't let this go on too long. I am here, my darling, and I will stay for as long as you need me to show you the way. I know you can see me, so
You... How? Why?
There may be a monster deep down in me too. I might be able to love it because I love you.
Emma, I don't know if you understood just how amazing that was. Usually, when I go out of control, my monster rampage doesn't stop until I pass out after losing so much energy. I've never seen that happen before. No one's ever tried to do that before. Everyone just hides. And I can't blame them. Emma, I really didn't expect you to do that.
Why wouldn't I trust my very own guard dog?
I'm serious. I think you're my soulmate. I want to marry you.
Satanta, I would love to, but it's just...
Your dad?
He's always been stubborn and overprotective. I just don't know if I can get him to see you as more than a monster.
Okay, and that's not going to stop me. I'll never find a girl like you. And I feel like I've been searching for you my whole life. And now, I'm already starting to make plans in my head for a future.
I want a picture too. Okay, let's go ask for his blessing.
Dad! Hey, can you get my dad to come down here, please?
Lord Forgal, your eldest daughter brought home a boy again.
Great! Another one.
Sir, I've come here to ask for your blessing too.
No.
You haven't even given him a chance yet.
I know who he is. He's that son of Blue who lets his non-human side overpower him and goes on rampages. Not my top choice for a son-in-law.
But it doesn't even impress you that my dad is a literal deity?
Well, only if you put it like that. But he isn't just a member of the fair folk. His mother, your grandmother, was a princess of monsters.
But we have that heritage too.
Exactly. Family gatherings are messy enough with a family we're already related to. We don't need any more marrying in. Also, I don't want my grandchildren having any more monster blood in them than as little as possible. Especially if they take after him.
He's not dangerous, especially when he's with me.
Gods, remove this boy from my fortress.
When will you ever approve of your daughter's choice in lovers? If not me, who will be enough for you? You have to let her live her life.
The job of father of a teenage girl is so underappreciated. I do my very best, I do whatever it will take to protect my daughter from all harm. I'll never understand why she sets herself up for heartache, how she looks disaster in the eye and runs into its arms. I can't stop her from going where she wants to go, but when you ask for my blessing, of course I say no.
Dad, we've been over this. Why can't you just trust me?
You know why.
Satanta, you talk to her. He's never listened to me before. Of course, he's not going to learn
With
that.
all due respect, sir, I have to disagree. I would never do your daughter any harm. Love as husband for your daughter is very clearly me. I'll use my strength to protect her, and you can't deny my charm.
Yes, I can.
Why?
Even if she's forgotten everything I've taught her, there's still one thing I can do for my daughter. Shut you down, unless somehow you prove yourself.
I'll do it. I'll face any challenge. What do you need from me?
Against my better judgment, I know it may not be wise if you're too stubborn to leave. Maybe there's a compromise.
Just tell me what it is.
I know of someone who can train you to behave at the fortress of shadows in sky. She'll teach you to be more wise than you are brave, to think before somebody dies. So if you want a chance of marrying my daughter, set sail to that island tonight. Else I'll live in terror of your sudden slaughters. Do we have a deal?
All right. It won't take long for me to prove you wrong. I will prove myself. You won't be disappointed, just you wait and see. This training over in Sky will bring out the best in me.
Go on and
I will waste all I can spend earning your trust. I'll go and find a boat right now to leave Ireland if I must.
on
I
and
promise
prove
I'll be back
yourself.
before you even know I'm gone. I'll ace this training and return with brains and not just brawn.
Go on and prove
I'll find out
yourself.
exactly what I'm worthy of. I'll be the kind of hero who'll do anything for love and prove myself. I will prove myself. I will prove myself.
Okay, great. Now get going.
You're really leaving?
If it means we can have a future together, we can bear a little time apart.
I'm going to miss you. But wait, what about your job? You can't just abandon that.
I'll get Colin a new guard dog. This is your new responsibility.
Sounds like an upgrade to me. Emmer, we will see each other very, very soon. That's a promise. We'll keep in touch through letters in the meantime. Trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end.
Dad, thank you for giving him a chance.
Oh, you're not marrying that boy.
What? What about when he comes back after doing everything you asked of him?
He won't. I sent him to train with Skaha, daughter of the goddess of war, at her fortress of shadows. The training there is infinitely dangerous. Many young warriors never come back from there alive.
That's a new low for you.
This boy is a new low for you.
Ooh, whatever. He'll prove you wrong and come back stronger and wiser than ever. I'm going to marry him.
Or you'll forget about him, like you forgot about all the others. Then maybe I'll be lucky and you'll pick sensibly for once. You have to grow up eventually.
Fate will prove one of us wrong. And it won't be me. It hasn't so far.
Hi. That looks fun. Mind if I join?
Are you my new pupil?
Yes! My name is Satanta, but I'm better known as Chulainn. I'm a bit of a local celebrity where I come from. I'm not sure if anyone here has heard of me.
No.
Well, I aspire to change that. My destiny is to be a successful war hero. My death will be legendary.
You sound like a useless soldier.
Huh?
How much of an actual contribution to a war effort are you going to make if
The whole time you're thinking of dying in a way that would make you look as cool and memorable as possible.
Well, there's just the thing. It'll only be cool if I do make a successful war effort, like winning the battle after all seemed lost with an epic sacrifice.
And then, after that, you'll never be useful again because you'll be dead.
Well, yeah, but...
How much fighting experience do you actually have?
I'm the best hurling player in all of Ireland.
That's not what I asked.
Okay, well, several months ago, I took up a prophecy that led me to take arms. But usually when I have to fight, I let my magical side do the work. And it does the job well, often too well, to the point where I can't control it, which hasn't earned me the best reputation. That's why I'm here.
I suppose that would explain how short-sighted you are. Look, you came to me so I can teach you, right?
Then pay attention. This will be your first lesson. War does not revolve around you. Of course you'll die young with such a narrow view. Don't ignore all your loyal allies. If you want to be relied on, you must learn to rely on them too. Good luck getting anything done. If you want to be the only reason a battle is won, to accomplish things bigger than yourself, you need a team. And a truly tight-knit team is second to none. Nothing compares to a warrior's bond. Battle and bloodshed only strengthen your fondness for the people you aren't killing. There's nothing quite as thrilling. All you need is a warrior's bond to reach your potential and then rise beyond it. There's nothing as fulfilling. You can have it as long as you're willing. Forget the people you left at home. True bonds are formed by breaking bones. This blood is thicker than the water of the moon. For if you love your battle, brethren, think about surrendering. They fuel your will to fight, to survive, even certain doom. That's what a warrior's bond will do. Alright everyone, it's time to switch sparring partners. Who would like to volunteer to spar with the new kid?
I'll do it.
Hey, thanks. You are?
Name's Ferdiad. Ready? I'm not as strong as I look.
Ready.
You know I kind of admire you for how you want to fight your own battle. Starting right now, the real you is weak, but that could be changed, I would know. We can work together as we turn our lives around. Nothing compares to a warrior's bond. Battle and bloodshed only strengthen your bodies for the people you aren't killing. There's nothing quite as thrilling. All you need is a warrior's bond to reach your potential and then rise beyond it. There's nothing as fulfilling. You can have it as long as you're willing. Forget the people you left at home. True bonds are forged by breaking bones. This blood is thicker than the water of the moon. For if you love your battle, brethren, you won't think about surrendering. They fuel your will to fight, to survive, even certain doom. That's what a warrior's bond will do.
I see some potential in you.
Thanks, dude. At least someone does. Doesn't seem that Skaha was all that impressed.
She's a tough love kind of gal, but she has a keen eye for this kind of thing, so I'm sure she noticed, but she's not going to say anything because she doesn't want it to get to your head.
And you're not worried about that?
Not my problem. Hey, look, everyone's setting up the story circle. Let's join them. Guys, can the new kid and I take this one?
Yeah. So, this is what you guys do during your free time?
Yes. Students of Skaha come from all over, so everyone here is bound to have a story that no one has ever heard before. Especially you, since you're brand new. When heroes and villains are born and legends start to form, it gives us average folks something to talk about when we're bored. We're entertained by the heroic, tragic, funny, and gory. That's why when it reaches us, we pass along the story. Go on, tell the story that's closest to your heart. We all tell stories. It's time for you to do your part.
Boy, I don't know which one to pick.
Got any noteworthy friends or family?
Do I? Well, where do you think my overpowered magical side comes from? My father is Lug, a god, and a revered hero at that. Here's what he told me when I was a child. Long ago, before the Gaels came to Ireland, the monstrous Fomori and the mystical Tuatha were at war. My father was the grandson of Balor of the Evil Eye, the king of monsters. But instead, he decided to be the champion of his enemies. Except his own side locked him up as they considered him far too important to die. But even still, he was able to turn the tides of the war by knocking Balor's own evil eye out with a slingshot. And in the process, as it rolled swiftly away, it killed Balor's own remaining army. So, yeah, that's my favorite story. And ever since then, I've wanted to be as brave and beloved as him.
That's so cool, Siddhanta. I'm training partners with a demigod. I've touched a demigod. I just did it again.
So, what about you? What kind of stories did you tell while you were here?
Well, I don't have any noteworthy heritage like you that I know of. But I do happen to personally know Queen Maeve of Connacht. Here is what she told me about how she came to rule our kingdom. First, she was just a princess, daughter of the High King of Ireland. He then forced her to marry the King of Ulster, Conchobar, who abused her. So she fled to Connacht, where she deposed the king, took him as her lover, and then married her bodyguard. But now she's queen and equal to the king in all respects, including livestock and wealth. You know, I just think it's kind of neat to see victims rise up like that. It just shows that when you're underappreciated, you're capable of so much more than anyone can ever expect.
Let me get this straight. The ruler of your kingdom and the ruler of my kingdom are bitter exes?
Yeah, but hey, look at us now. That's the strength of a warrior's bond.
What if our kingdoms go to war one day?
Well, I guess we could still find a way to fight side by side. We'll cross that bridge if we get to it. Stop worrying so much.
I have a destiny, you know, and I want you to be a part of it.
Break time's over. Everyone get back to fighting.
Loser of the next bar has to defect.
Deal.
One day they'll tell the story of us fighting side by side. We will both be legends long after we die. For now we'll tell the story of heroes we wish we were like. We get closer every day. We train and bide our time.
Well, I tried.
My dearest Satanta, I can't wait to hear about your new life over in Sky so I can picture myself there with you and hopefully miss you a little less. I'm sorry if that sounds clingy, I just can't stop thinking about all the romantic things you said to me, like how you can't live without me, and how you would fight for a love as rare as ours. And I hope that's still true by the time you complete your training. Please be safe and come back to me as soon as you can. Sending my love from far away, Emma.
That's so sweet. I'm so lucky to have her. I need to write a reply to my one true love from across the sea.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. What have you been up to all night?
Oh, I'm just writing a letter to my girlfriend.
Oh, I see. Your girlfriend.
Yeah? What about it?
I don't know, just, you have a girlfriend while you're off training across the sea from her.
Yeah, I'm going to marry her one day. I've never been so sure of anything in my entire life. You know, my friends try to set me up with some other girls, but she's the only one I want.
Okay, so you have a girlfriend while you're off training across the sea from her. And you're loyal.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know. I was just under the impression that you give off the vibe that in some alternate reality you might really get around, you know?
And you're sad that you're not in that reality.
Hey. I'm just concerned on your behalf that you might be missing out.
Missing out on what exactly?
There's a whole lot of danger in the life we're living, so why not have fun with the time you're giving? Life is way too short to tie yourself down. There's so much to see if you only look around. Don't keep your eyes closed, or else you'll never know.
Know what?
What it's like to be unfettered, a fearless liberator, no getting out, stuck at home writing letters. Life is so much better when you're unfettered. There's a bit of danger in wasting potential. Look back and wish you were more experimental. You're neglecting to nurture a version of you that has so much fun for the sake of staying true. You're keeping your eyes closed. You'll regret that you'll never know.
What is it like to be unfettered? A fearless liberator, go-getter, not stuck at home writing letters.
Life is so much better when you're unfettered.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not considering it at all.
That's your heart talking, so you better heed the call.
I know her pretty well by now, she may actually be fine with it, but what will her father think? He'll think I'm too reckless to commit.
Your relationships aren't up to him, never let naysayers decide the path.
It was already looking way too grim.
You'll never know unless you ask. Just send her the letter, you'll be unfettered. You'll see that life is so much better, so tell me, don't you want to be unfettered?
don't know. Even if I would consider it, she's probably just thinking the same thing that I am. Our top priority is to get her father's blessing. I can't do anything to risk that. And knowing her father, there's probably a way in which he reads these letters in the first place. He can't even know that I was thinking about this.
I see. I hope she's worth it.
She is. Wait. How am I doing, Scott? Am I getting better?
Yes, I see improvement. I also sense a bit of tension between you two.
What? No. We're best buds, right, bro?
Yeah, the bestest. It's fine, actually. I need you two to stop sparring with each other for a bit.
Why?
So I can spar with Chulainn.
Does this mean what I think it means?
Yes, it's time to put you to the test. While we fight, I'm going to purposefully provoke you into transforming, so we can measure how long you can resist it. Ahem. While this happens, Ferdiad will help me force this relaxation potion down your throat. It's potent enough to make a regular human fall asleep. It should be enough to make your monstrous alter ego recede.
And you're not worried that I'm gonna badly injure you while I'm out of control?
Don't make it a habit of insulting your teacher like that. I am a daughter of the Morgan. Of all the warriors of the Isles, my strength is only matched by my own twin.
Sorry.
Of course, I reserve the right to insult you. I have to, in order for this experiment to work.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready to prove myself.
Let me see if I can hit you where it hurts. It shouldn't be too hard, so first things first. You know it's important to know your worth. You're way overshooting, get back down to earth. Everyone can see you're not that special. Dime a dozen soldier pretending he's essential. Oh, who do you think you are that you could speed run going from zero to hero? Oh, you're not some shining star. We know that's not what you see when you look in the mirror. Oh, who do you think you are? And I heard you got a girl back home. You must trust her a lot to have left her all alone. Do you really think she likes to wait? She's gonna have a lot of suitors if she's really that great. Oh, who do you think you are that she give up on her youth while you're off having fun? But you never know when she's that far, if she's already decided you and her are done. Oh, who do you think you are? And I heard you got some godly blood from your dad, who must be thinking this son is a dud. You could live forever and chill out, but instead you're out of control. And of course you'd rather be dead. Oh, who do you think you are? Signing right up for such a foolish thing. But I bet when you get your first battle scar, you'll suddenly want to push back your death date. Oh, do you really think you can handle it? Are you sure you're the reward will be worth the pain. Does your ego really tell you your story's here to stay? You seem to underestimate how much will fade away.
Our kingdoms, our culture, the language we speak. You think they'll be outlasted by someone so weak? You'll be just another body on the battlefield, forgotten. Every trace of you lost, not long after it went rotten. Whoa.
Here we go! Ferdia, quick, go potion!
Oh, shit. Guess that means I failed, huh?
Yes, but that was to be expected. I am impressed at how long it took for you to keep control of yourself. It only took me 3 verses, 3 choruses, and a bridge to finally make you snap.
Yeah, good job.
Don't worry, you'll get there. You just have to keep practicing. And that idea should be nothing new to you by now.
Right. Okay, I'm ready to try again.
Now, get some rest. The training must be absolutely draining on your body. It's a little grotesque looking after your transformation.
I suppose I've never been able to look at myself all transformed. And if I have, I wouldn't remember.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay, let's go get some dinner and celebrate the progress you've made, okay?
What's going on?
He got caught in a trap. We got him out, but he's losing lots of blood. He's very badly injured.
I'm sorry, I didn't think they'd be part of the training. I would have been more careful. There aren't. There are no traps. I check every morning to make sure there are no traps. Oh, she must have done this earlier. Maybe while I was distracted testing Chulainn.
Do you know who did this?
Get inside the fortress and get his wounds treated by a physician now. Go! You only have as much time to lose as he has blood to lose. Everyone stop sparring! There's just been a report of a trap that caused a serious injury. I need all of you to check the grounds with me now, so no one else has to be injured by anything else that aren't my trainings.
Time to fail again.
Hey, don't be such a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I already am. That's kind of my whole deal.
Just be optimistic. You got this. I believe in you.
You're really good at making that sound sincere.
Maybe because I am sincere.
Betting Skaha isn't.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm all that optimistic. I still think you can achieve your goal eventually. Though this time specifically,
Let's just get this over with. I'm ready to be humiliated again.
you still need to put in your full effort. These potions aren't easy to make. I'll have to import more ingredients soon.
Okay, I'll try.
You know, I'm starting to think you're not even worth these potions at all. I'd be better off selling them as sleeping aids. Maybe I'll just send you back home if you're going to waste my money like this. That was...
I know. Pitifully short. I'm hitting a wall here. You always tell me to practice, 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 but there's only so much I can practice something the wrong way.
What do you think is making it hard for you?
Have you been taking notice of how you feel just before you transform?
Let me think. It's not just anger, actually. It's fear. And even when you're teasing me about the silly things, I know you could actually kill me if you really wanted to. And there's a part of me that's paranoid that you actually hate my guts. And if that were true, I'd be doomed, then I guess that just activates my fight or flight response.
I see. Yet it's the power gap that makes me able to safely deal with you right after your triggers.
And there's still going to be those life or death situations where that small, tiny part of me is convinced that the only way to survive is to rely on the dark magic to protect me. I don't know what to do.
Maybe be more optimistic.
I admit I may have a bit of an ego, but there's some risks that even I wouldn't gamble. Especially knowing my destiny.
These are all valid points. I have an idea. There may be a way for you to have the option of quickly killing your opponent while still retaining your logical faculties and memories. A weapon. Forged from the bones of a sea monster I once slayed. When it pierces skin, its tip releases poisonous barbs all throughout the victim's body, causing an instant and brutal death.
Whoa. And you want to give this to me?
It's probably for the best that I'm no longer in possession of it anyway. If my fortress were to ever be raided or infiltrated, it could fall into the wrong hands. Not that I usually have to worry about that, but anyway.
Wait, so you obviously aren't going to let me use it for our battles though, right?
No. Killing me isn't an option I actually want you to have. But think of it this way. You can rest easy, knowing that if you do pass the test, you'll be safe out there in the real world. And me entrusting you with this rare, dangerous, magical weapon must assuage your paranoia somewhat, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it does. Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
That's the spirit.
Right, okay. I'm ready to try again.
I like that enthusiasm. Come, let's go. Impress me.
Yes, ma'am!
Ah! What now?
Scott, there's an intruder. They managed to wipe out all of us are retreating over there. I only managed to get away to tell you right now.
Damn it! Of course! I need to get the Guy Bullock spear. It's not in its case. She must have gotten to it already. This does not bode well. Everyone here is in serious danger. I am so sorry, my pupils. I'm supposed to guide you and nurture you. I'm supposed to be strong enough to protect you.
What is going on exactly?
Leave my pupils alone and get out. Now.
Oh, I just wanted to make a simple request. Honor it and they'll all be safe, okay?
And what's that?
I want my castle back.
Wait.
Your castle?
Yes, Straw, I thought this was your castle.
It is. She's just being delusional.
Oh, maybe my memory's failing me, so correcting the series of events is false. We grew up on this island together with our father. Being the same age, it wasn't always clear who would inherit it. But our father gave that right to me, so I could raise a family here like I always wanted. Which is something I can't do when you have 100 young warriors over here constantly fighting all over the grounds. And yet you went ahead and you did that anyway. When he was dead, and he couldn't order you to stop.
You don't have any actual right to this property. You want to raise a family? Fine. Go do that. Go marry a man who owns a castle and move in with him like most ladies do. Where else in the Isles could I do what I'm doing?
I don't want just any castle. This is my home. This is our family's legacy. You just want to desecrate it by inviting any random culture or bloodline.
It reaches more people than just refresh. Okay. No, we're not doing this again. This is just a distraction. The real argument here is why you need to stop attacking my pupils who have nothing to do with this, who have no idea who you even are. Talking about how this place is so dangerous to be raising children when you're the reason it's so dangerous.
You should know who I am. You cannot erase me from my home.
I have a feeling that we won't be able to settle this with words.
Feeling you're right.
Cuchulainn, Ferdinand, get inside the fortress now. I'll handle this.
But we can help you. We can take her on 3 against 1, and you'll have much better odds in doing so.
I hate my sister, but not quite enough to let her get mauled to death when you lose control. She deserves something a bit more dignified, though I can't say she would say the same for me.
So, no guy blood for no monster bully?
Deal.
Come on, you can't just make me sit out on the sidelines of a battle when someone I care about is in danger.
Except I can make you. You'd be too antsy waiting for us to finish fighting. Fine, you don't have to be conscious for it. Drink the sleeping potion.
No, I don't want to be asleep while a really important battle.
I've got my own sleeping potion. I'm good.
It's time for you to pay for your betrayal, Aoife. For attacking innocents unprovoked, including myself.
You, innocent. I'm the betrayer here?
Don't make me laugh. You know exactly what you did. You set us on the path that killed the bond we had as kids.
Yet you're on the attack while I've been minding my own business. There's no going back.
I'm not looking for your forgiveness.
You lying, backstabbing thief. I can't believe I grew up wondering how I got so lucky to have you as a sister. But what I'm wondering now is how it could have come to this. We were born two of a kind, the same in body, heart, and mind. Now everything's amiss and it's your fault it's come to this.
All our lives, people ask which one of us is stronger. Now that we won't hold back, let's not wait any longer.
I can finally prove that it's me. I still can't believe I grew up wondering how I got so lucky to have you as a sister. But what I'm wondering now is how it could have come to this. Only you could understand being a girl with power so grand. Now everything's amiss and it's your fault it's come to this.
Would you look at that? We finally know which twin is stronger.
The battle isn't over yet.
The battle's been going for quite some time, and you've been losing.
I still can't believe I grew up wondering how I got so lucky to have you as a sister. But what I'm wondering now is how it could have come to this.
You know exactly how.
Was that potion fake? Are you that dishonorable?
No, I'm just as confused as you are. Wait, the potion is potent enough to make a regular human fall asleep. It could.
My monster side is useful after all. That and being a demigod and just generally awesome.
Giving you more! Damn it! What me these days.
Yeah, idiot. What's wrong with you? Why'd you think of that?
Hey! You might not want to be so rude while you're inches away from a brutal death!
As if you'd actually do it.
Regardless of what Skaha thinks about your dignity, I've decided that if you continue your evil ways, you're far too horrible to be allowed to live. How many of my brethren have you slaughtered? How can I, in good conscience, risk even more of their lives?
Look, I recognize that fury in your eyes. Same as I recognize my castle and my spear.
What?
So what do I have to do to avoid this cruel fate?
Just one simple request. Stop this foolish fighting before you both lose what you want. Was the scheming and the hiding worth it if your lives are gone? I don't know what you hope to achieve, but I just can't believe that I see two mirror images more alike than different, two sisters, whose combined strength is limitless, and yet right now somehow it's come to this. Your power wasted in mutual destruction. What a poor way to make your introduction. Everything's amiss, but it didn't have to come to this.
Maybe we could have been stronger together if she didn't betray me!
I could say the same thing about you, bitch!
Okay. What if... Skaha, you aren't going to need this place forever, right? You'll eventually retire from teaching.
I suppose.
You should do more with your life. Go and see the world. Relax. Make new friends.
Yeah, so I have to wait until I'm an old maid, until I get to live here with my family.
No. Okay. What if, Skaha, you can take summers off, and you can use this place as a vacation home?
I guess if that's what it takes for her to stop ruining the rest of the 3/4 of the year.
I'll put my weapon down if you both agree to do the same.
Fine.
Fine,
Fine.
fine,
Fine.
fine,
Fine.
fine,
Fine.
fine,
Fine.
fine.
And
What?
What?
I want you to hug each other and say you're sorry.
No!
I'm not sorry. This has been a decently successful negotiation. Thank you.
I suppose that's a good thing.
I still don't trust her, but fortunately I don't have to. We'll put this agreement on parchment and have a fae bind us to it.
So the Fae are going to kick you out of your house every Bedouin. I would love that.
Great! See, Skaha, what did I tell you? I was useful after all, and I didn't even go berserk.
That was impressive. I think that...
Holy shit! I just completed my training! I did what Emmer's father asked me to do in exchange for her hand in marriage!
Congratulations.
I can go home now!
Congratulations, my pupil. I'll write a letter back home confirming your progress and achievements to show him.
Thanks. Can you do that right now? I have to return home as soon as I can. I've kept Emmer waiting for far too long. I feel terrible.
You will be missed, but I understand. Looks like I have 2 urgent documents to write. Aoife, come with me. You can't be trusted out of my sight until the contract is complete.
There's a kid passed out on the floor over there. Are you not going to do anything about that?
Oh, right.
He probably fell asleep wondering which one of us would be dead when he woke up. I've got to see this. This is funny.
I'll do it. For different reasons, though. Hey, this sleeping cat potion can't be that strong, can it?
We guess not. Demigods can't hold their sleeping potions. Oh, hey. Who won? Whoa,
I did it! I intervened in the fight without transforming and got them to negotiate a truce. I proved myself. I can go home now.
What? I mean, congratulations, but go home, why?
I completed my mission.
Yes, but surely that's not the only thing keeping you here. Maybe there's something else of valuable you might want to stick around for?
This has always been my top priority. I came here with a goal, and I achieved it. I made a promise to the person that I love most in the world. I have to return to her. I can't spend any more time making her miserable for missing me.
Yeah. Wouldn't want anyone feeling miserable because you left.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you understand.
Wait. Okay, so you had to prove to her dad that you could control yourself, right? Without going berserk. Surely you have to, do it multiple times to prove that it wasn't a fluke. I thought that's what you were trying to do.
Yeah, but I have a new plan. A plan that works. A letter of recognition from my mentor and a legendary, one-of-a-kind magic spear that she gifted to me. What more could he even want?
I don't know. I just, damn it! Siddhanta, I don't want you to leave. You're the person I've grown the closest to here. I thought you felt the same.
Yeah, that's why we were going to fight side by side together, remember?
I said I'd defect from Connacht if they ever went to war with Ulster.
Exactly.
Ahem.
Oh, hey Skaha, thank you for everything. And, Ferdiad, we'll see each other in the future. It might even be sooner than you think.
Oh my god.
Should I even defect? I thought he was worth it. Maybe I was wrong. How could I fall asleep assuming when I wake you would still be with me? How could you throw this all away like it meant nothing? Would it have been so hard to stay? I was ready to give up everything for you, but you could barely muster up a real goodbye. How can I spare my dignity as you nonchalantly walk out and leave as I watch my fantasies die? How could I have thought it would be okay to let myself get attached? How couldn't I have known how this would end? Like it meant nothing. All this time with you just playing pretend. Tossed aside like I always am. Why did I think you'd be different? I'm staying as calm as I possibly can, playing nice even though you didn't. But maybe that's too generous for someone who left me in the dust. I'll have a different plan when I see you again. I'll be with a girl I know who knows a lot about revenge. How could you have thought you'd get away with breaking my heart? How can I just watch you run away like it meant nothing? I'll show you why you should have stayed. Because it meant something. It meant everything to me. And knowing all the while you'd leave the moment you bet you'll see me soon with a lesson for you to learn. Because if it meant nothing to you, I can only respond in turn.
I'm back! Emmer!
Satanta! Finally! I'm so glad you're okay.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had. I'll tell you all about it. And then we'll get married.
You again, how are you here?
I proved myself. I did exactly as you asked. I trained across the sea, got approval to come back and show you all the brand new me. Now that I've earned your trust and proved that she'll be just fine, I'm going to marry your daughter. I did the work, and now it's finally time.
Guards, take Emma back to her room now, so I may speak to this boy in private.
You have to keep your word!
I really don't.
What? Sir, you have nothing to fear about me anymore. Skaha whipped some sense in me, just like you said she would. I have it in her words.
Nothing you could do would ever make me trust you with my daughter.
Then why did you send me to train?
Because I did not expect you to come back alive. Clearly, I've been disappointed. Do the next best thing and leave my fortress at once.
I'm afraid I won't be doing that, sir.
Guards!
We can't remove him, remember?
At least restrain him. Get him unconscious somehow. I don't care how you have to do it. And dump him outside.
You know, even though I've now learned how to control myself when I don't want to transform, there can still be times that I do want to.
Threatening the man you wish to be your father-in-law, that makes me only more certain you can't be trusted with my daughter.
You've made it very clear that we're beyond the point of pursuing your trust in me.
Well then, give up and leave!
Not after I sacrificed so much over a lie!
I hate my father. I'm so glad he's gone.
So, I guess we'll love.
We have no other choice. I think we'll never be welcome back here ever again after what you just did.
I'm sorry. I wanted to solve this peacefully.
I know.
But our future is in our hands now. We're finally free. No more tricks or asking permission. It's all up to you and me. After all those months we spent living on a single shred of hope, all I care about is how
just running away. Those cowards, those fools must think that they're above the rules. You waltz in, wreck everything, and leave like it's all cool. You must think justice doesn't exist. I'd be happy to prove you wrong. You think you've got a happy ever after? Well, it won't last for long. Someone's gotta make you pay if you think you can run away. A letter? This is kind of a bad time. Where is it from?
The Isle of Skye, sir.
The Isle of Skye? But Chulainn doesn't reside there anymore.
It's actually addressed to Chulainn from Skaha. I guess she thought this was the only place that she could reach him because of her fiancé. Could you get this to either of them? Apparently it's an urgent warning.
Of course. I'll see to it right away. A warning, huh? Let's see what danger awaits that fiend.
Dear Chulainn, you may have solved my conflict, but I think you just caused your own. I heard Ferdinand fuming, and he said he'd run away back home. And I swear I saw him scheming. He has a plan for when he gets there. Something about the queen who knows how to make things fair. I don't trust his motives if he's knocking on a tyrant's door. Be prepared, I fear this might mean war.
Interesting. It sounds like I might have just found myself an ally. And it sounds like he'll be incarnate. If it gives me the chance to make him pay, maybe it's time I run away. You're also seeking an audience with the queen?
Yes.
Would you happen to be Ferdiad, former friend of Chulainn?
Yes, how do you know that?
I traveled from Conn to find you. I heard you have a plan for vengeance. I want in.
Yes, I do have a plan. There were nights we stayed up late, whispering secrets. Then he made a fatal mistake. He told me his kingdom's weakness. The king pissed off a goddess. He won a race against her by being dishonest. Now the men in the army are cursed. In battle they're incapacitated by the pains of birth. But I know a queen that hates that king who'd love to take advantage of that kind of thing. So if we talk to her, I'm sure she'd help us. She'd even start a war. Let's start a war.
Let's run away, make our struggles not in vain. We can finally live
Your Majesty, we've come requesting your aid.
My aid? You should know that my time and resources are very, very valuable. What could possibly be so important?
Well,
Wait, is that you, Ferdinand? I didn't expect to see you until a while.
something happened while I was away. My heart was broken and I was betrayed. And then I met someone with a vengeance against the very same man I was hurt by.
Oh, that would explain why there's someone right next to you. Normally, that would mean he's entirely irrelevant.
My name is Lugged, Your Majesty, and I was almost a victim myself. I watched as Chulainn slaughtered my fellow guards while kidnapping a girl.
Said Chulainn was my training partner for the past couple of months. We bonded almost immediately, but it was all a lie. He made promises he never intended to keep, and then the moment he got what he wanted out of the training, he abandoned me to go marry that girl and killed all of Lugged's colleagues in the process.
That's why we'd like your help in killing him.
Wait, I don't think we're on the same page here.
Oh, please decide exactly what you're looking for before you come into my throne room requesting aid.
I agreed I would do talking, so my plan takes precedent.
Fine, I'll shut up. As long as we get some kind of vengeance.
I think Chulainn's cruel actions can be explained by a case of hubris. He let his successes get to his head and blind him to the point where he doesn't think about anyone else, not even the person closest to him. He needs a wake-up call. He needs to see that he's not some invulnerable god that the entire world revolves around. We need to attack, and he needs to lose. And I need the catharsis of punching the boy in the face that made me cry! Not that I haven't punched him a few times already, but this time will be filled with raw emotion and justice. We need a war. Connacht versus Ulster. And I think there might be something in it for you too, especially since I found out that their army is cursed and vulnerable.
Oh, wonderful! Yes, yes! I know exactly what you're talking about. You've come to the right place, my friend. I just happen to be the queen of revenge. A broken heart has only one way to mend, and no one does it better than the queen of revenge. If you stay there when you're hurt, you send a message to the world. No one needs to fear you, you're worth nothing. But if you fight back suddenly, they pay attention. All it takes is one attack, suddenly you're something they fear. And that, my dear, is why we get revenge. So follow me, the queen of revenge, onto the battlefield where we'll meet that boy that you once called a friend, and the man that I once called a dead. And then they'll find their reward for how they treated us. We won't let them forget. We'll fill their hearts with regret.
We don't stay down when we're hurt, we send a message to the world. Everyone should fear us and know our worth. Watch as we fight back and we'll have their attention. It's time to ready our attack, you and I.
The lover who got left behind.
And the queen of
Revenge! Revenge!
boys, we have some scheming to do.
I've been thinking of invading Ulster recently. My reason will be the public's justification of my declaration of war. It has recently been brought to my attention that my husband is slightly richer than me, breaking our agreement of always being equal in wealth. It's this prize stud bull that tips it over the balance. And so, I need one to match. And there just so happens to be one in Ulster up for the taking.
Their last line of defense is Chulainn. Like me, he's only 17 and the curse just affects grown men.
And I think you would want to be the one to smack some sense into him.
If anyone can get through to him, it's going to be me.
I'll have my army wear him down sufficiently so that you can be his last opponent.
But wait, I don't want to risk him dying before I get my chance to confront him.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll have them wear him down one by one so that you can be his final opponent.
Deal.
It's time to ready our attack. All thanks to the Queen of Revenge.
Your Highness, you wanted to speak with me?
My worst nightmare has come true. Ulster is under attack. The men of our army still under a curse, rendering them unable to fight. I know of only one youth, powerful enough, capable of defending us. We need you to be our hero, Chulainn.
I've been waiting to hear those words my entire life. See, everyone, I'm not just Cullen's guard dog. I'm not just my beautiful wife Emma's guard dog. I'm the Kingdom of Ulster's guard dog now.
Wait, what happened? Why are we being attacked?
My ex-wife. She sent a letter saying,
Oh, my dear, 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 dear piece of shit ex-husband. I am writing to let you know how fucked you're about to be. You see, there is something of yours that I want, and so I'm going to come take it, and there's nothing you can do about it. To be more specific, the other day I was going through the reports of my wealth and that of my husband Alil, who, by the way, is much, much better in bed than you are. And I noticed a small problem. There is this prize stud bull that is so valuable that makes him technically richer than me. And I do not like that. And so I need one to match. But where will I find one? I couldn't just possibly buy one. That would increase my wealth. And so I'm going to go steal one. And if anyone deserves to be stolen from, it's you. You stupid,
You may stop right there. The rest is just a long string of immature insults and threats.
So, she's invading Ulster just to take a bull?
Yes.
Why don't you just give it to her so she'll leave without hurting anyone?
That would set a dangerous precedent. It tells her she can do whatever she wants, walk all over us and receive no consequences. That would only encourage her to do worse things in the future.
But if you fight, she'll just see how weak the kingdom's defenses are. And that'll only encourage her, more than if you do try to keep a secret by avoiding a fight.
Oh, but we do have defenses. We have Chulainn.
Yeah, we have me!
Do you doubt the heroism of your own husband?
No, of course not, but...
Wait, look! Off in the distance, if you squint, you can see the front lines of our army already marching towards us. That is the threat we need you to defend us from. That is what you need to do, Chulainn.
Is it actually time to be the hero with my kingdom on the line? The chosen one to to stand up to the villain and triumph despite odds of 1 in a million. I've just been cast as the star of the story. This could be my one chance for glory. I'm ready for what fate has in store for me. I'm ready for my one chance for glory.
It's time for you to be our only hope of victory or even just survival. Or at least that's what we're telling ourselves to cope with an invading army's imminent arrival. Paragon, you'd be the one we have to trust. Chulainn, you better protect us.
Don't worry, I'll be the defender you need. Soon we'll celebrate my heroic deeds. 'Cause I've been cast as the star of the story. This could be my one chance for glory. I'm ready for what fate has in store for me. I'm ready for my one chance for glory.
You are our one chance, though you aren't the star we cast.
I am your one chance. This is my one chance for glory. So I'll take what fate has in store. This is the promised glory I waited for. Even if I'm afraid, I'm following up on the choice I made, and I'll be the hero they need.
So one day they'll celebrate me. One day they will pass on the story. In exchange, I'll die for my one chance for glory.
Tata, wait. What if this fulfills the prophecy?
The short life and glorious death? Yeah, that is the kind of ending I would want. Giving up my life as my kingdom's sole protector. And the longer I last against the army, the more glorious it'll be. So I'll be sure to hold my own for quite a while. Maybe even win with my sacrifice.
But we only just got married.
You married me knowing I'd have a short life.
I thought we would at least have more time to enjoy it together. We won't even have children.
I'm sorry, Emmer. We knew we couldn't pick out the details. Only accept what fate has to offer.
You should get ready to meet the invading army. Get your weapons and armor ready.
Be careful what you wish for, or you'll never want to care again. You'll regret it when you see your heart stripped bare with no defense. Words that fell on my deaf ears, they just don't get it. I want the tears, I want the pain, the longing, the yearning, watching as the wheel of fate is turning. I want the dread, the misery, the fear. The greatest love stories are tragedies. The deepest love is the love that makes you cry. With the strength of a storm, it brings you to your knees. Now I have it, yet I'm asking why so soon? Have we already reached our impending do. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, but why so soon? Be careful what you wish for, or you wish you never cared at all. 'Cause when the future knocks on your door, there's only so long that you can stall. Well, open up, I'm ready now, is what I wish I could say as it chases me down. And then a primal feeling inside me is burning, slowly revealing something rather concerning. I want to find the happiest fate that fate will allow. If our story is trapped in a prophecy, is there any ending where he doesn't die? And if there's not, is there a way to make time freeze so I'm not left wondering why so soon? Have we already reached our impending doom? It's okay, but he won't be okay. Why so soon? If his life is short, but his legacy is glorious, I'll still be left behind, not quite feeling victorious. All our love amounts to is a memory. If soon he dies, maybe so will I. We'll reunite as heroes in the sky. Then I can truly join him in this deadly legacy. If there's no escaping our impending doom, my love, I will follow you. I am just still wondering why so soon.
Concobar, where's your champion? At least, I hope you're gonna put up a fight. I didn't see you as that pathetic.
I'm here, and I'm ready to fight. Emma, please, you have to get to the side so I can protect everyone.
Promise me you'll try to solve this peacefully.
Oh?
She's not usually like this.
We're not usually face to face with an invading army. Fine, I'll go.
She does have a point, though. This doesn't seem like the kind of conflict that should be settled with a war.
What? Why not?
Because, and forgive me for being rude, you are the one attacking us. It's ridiculously petty.
Not to me. It seems like the most important thing in the world from my perspective.
And what about all your soldiers who are risking their lives for something they probably don't even give a shit about? It's petty to them, yet they're the ones with the most to lose.
You know what? I would like to have a private conversation with you. Soldiers, go retreat out of earshot. Go live from the villagers for all I care.
Can I actually convince you if you're somehow still worried about saving face over the people you rule over?
Sure, Keep telling yourself that if it makes you less scared. No, you're right about those villagers. There really isn't much in it for them. And if you're half as powerful as they say you are, you're surely gonna lose all of their lives to my whims.
And you have just enough empathy not to say that in front of them?
Just enough, but no more. You see, the good thing about being royalty is that I don't have to care about that. All I have to care about is whether or not I win in the end.
You are awful!
Shame. If you had a better way with words, you might actually convince me. Too bad.
Listen, I was kind of busy just living my life. I didn't even get to all the seasons. Why don't you come back some other time to fight? Once you have a better reason. And more you have to justify watching people die. But you're only here to satisfy your greed and pride.
That's right. Oh, look at you, all high and mighty. If you want me to leave, you're welcome to fight me. And while you're at it, also my army. Though I'm sure next to them you must feel tiny.
Is there nothing I can say to make you go away?
No.
Not even a delay.
No. Unless you find I'm here to stay. Listen, boy, get it through your head that I don't care if 1,000 is just the price of making things fair. Cause when you're at the top, you won't stay there. If you stop and look beyond important affairs, all these soldiers were made for dying for their queen. They fight for whatever I want, that's what that means. You can say I have no soul. I'm fine with that if I'm in control. No one else matters.
That's not true.
But it is. No use for flattery. You know they're all useless. No one else matters. They're no better than pawns. Watch how they scatter. Oh, it just makes me yawn. No one else matters than the big players who earn the right to call the shots. We're about the special few that do matter. I don't know about you, but I sure like it a lot.
You are such a narcissist! I'm nothing like you!
It's not narcissism if it's true. I might as well be a goddess, cause they all know that I got it. Everything that I have was once something I wanted. And when you want it, you take it. Everyone else gotta fake it. Only real legends know you want a legacy, go make it. You can't say I'm out of my mind. Well, I better be crazy than falling behind. No one else matters, you can't argue with this. No use for flattery, you know they're all useless. No one else matters, they're no better than pawns. Watch how they scatter, oh, it just makes me yawn. No one else matters. No one else matters. No one else matters as long as I'm victorious. As long as I remembered as powerful and glorious. I'll let my narcissism take the reins. If eventually I have to die, at least let me make the most of being alive. And when I'm betrayed, at least let me make them pay for all that pain. That's who I am, a fearsome warrior queen, and that will never ever change. Can you still say we're not the same? Can you still say we're not the same?
I get it. There's no negotiating with you. Whatever. I wanted to fight too anyway.
There we go. Aw, don't look so glum. It would be boring if everyone got to fight you all at once. You can fight them one at a time.
Seriously?
Hey! Soldiers! Get back here at once! I hope they didn't go too far. If they think that it will take me that long to get what I want, I might just have to clear through them myself. Ah, welcome back. Finally. It's finally time for battle, and you will all get a chance to fight the enemy champion one at a time. So, who would like to go first? Ugh. Soldiers. You, be the first to fight Chulainn and show them the power of Connacht.
Yeah, who wants to be next?
Good job, Chulainn. I hope you have the energy to do that 10,000 more times.
Of course I do. So this is what it's like to be the star of the story. This could be my one chance for glory. I'm ready for what fate has in store for me. I'm ready for my one chance for glory. Here to be the star of the story. This could be my one chance for glory. I'm ready for what fate has in store for me. I'm ready for my one chance for glory. I'm ready to be the star of the story. This could be my one chance for glory. I'm ready for what fate has in store for me. I'm ready for my one chance for glory. I'll take what fate has in store. This is the promised glory I waited for. Even if I'm afraid, I'm following up on the choice I made. Even if I'm tired, following up on the glory I desire. Even if I
Wait. Aw. So it is true. I love this. We should probably get rid of these corpses now, shouldn't we?
I'm alive?
You're healing from your wounds.
Queen Maeve? Let them take me back to heal?
Apparently. I don't know what goes on in her head, but if she's allowing this, we may as well take advantage of it.
No. We can't guarantee that these patients will last much longer.
You're healing from your wounds still. Look,
But I feel okay.
just okay. You should be feeling your best when you go to take on another round. It'll only exhaust you again.
I'm fine. I can fight. Let me get my armor.
Why won't you listen to me? No one ever listens to me.
I'm sorry, Ember. I'm just trying to be the hero of our otherwise defenseless kingdom.
I thought you promised you'd be my hero before anything else.
Up into my inescapable destiny, and well, I didn't want it either.
You could at least try to put it off.
I didn't want to look like a coward! I don't want people to think that I actually regret accepting my destiny.
You don't regret it, even when it's making me feel like this.
I didn't expect you to feel that way.
I didn't either. I'm sorry. I try so hard to let you do what you want. And for the most part, that's fine. Because I know you would do the same for me. But I have to draw the line here. I love you too much to watch you recklessly endanger yourself.
Then don't budge. Just stay off the battlefield like everyone else, okay?
Someone, please convince this boy there's more to success than destroying yourself in pursuit of destroying something else. Make him question if the thrill of battle is worth even sooner being buried in the earth. He may be strong and valiant and skilled. That won't prevent his blood from being spilled. Someone please convince this boy he's more than just a toy for fate to be entertained by them throw away. Someone convince him to live, to fight another day, at least for my sake.
I'm here to answer your prayers.
Someone actually listened.
Of course. You're my daughter-in-law.
Oh, right, of course.
I'm sorry that I couldn't come for your wedding.
It's okay. My parents weren't there either. Anyways, are you here to talk some sense into your son?
Setanta.
Dad! Hey! Are you here to watch my feats of heroism be retold for generations just like yours?
Not quite. Listen, I am very proud of what you're doing here, but your wife is right. You need to rest before you go back into battle.
What? But we're gods.
But even gods need rest.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look at you, all battered and bruised. You think it's worse to back down than it is to lose. It's not a surprise, I was once just like you, young and reckless, with something to prove. But then I grew up, which you won't get to do, so I should share what I've learned to be true. You can win all the battles and pass all the tests, but the truth still remains, even gods need rest. Your divine blood is staining your clothes. Your self-neglect only helps your foes. You're a bright light that's about to burn out, forgetting what it is that your life should be about. You have the power of a god, but you're doomed just like a human. You're spending your only life defending what will one day only be ruins.
Your reckless ambition destroys your body, but it also breaks my heart. Though I suppose I'm just as much to blame, having known it from the start. But now that I see the price for myself of what it costs to be the best, I want you to know that you don't really need that. What you need is to rest.
Even gods need rest.
Hold on for a second, Dad. Who are you to lecture me How about staying safe when the world is in need? What happened to the hero of your tales who taught me that courage never fails? Did you lose the lessons when you pass them on? Is the brave version of you really gone?
That's the problem with stories, son. You keep changing after the telling is done. But the tellers don't know what they haven't heard. So the line between you and the hero gets blurred. And the distance grows farther as time passes on. Until eventually, yes, the old you is gone. Yet frozen in time and more well-known and treated as more real than your own flesh and bone. So take your time to decide who you want to be in your last chance to be the star of a story. The more you rush, the more you regret when there's no undoing the ending you get. There's no undoing the ending you get. There's no undoing the ending you get.
Okay. I know what I have to do. I have to be the kind of hero that you used to be. And if I'm running out of time, I need to make a good impression while I still can.
That's the wrong answer.
How did my father become such a coward? You think that just because you can avoid death, you should?
Yes. How did my son become so ungrateful for the divine genetics that I passed down to him? You're putting your potential as a demigod to waste.
Because I only know that the only way to live forever is to be remembered. And with your newfound attitude, you'll never do anything notable ever again. And in 2,000 years, when you're still around, but no one even remembers you, you might as well not be.
Right. Because in your, 17 years of existence, you've become so much more wise and knowledgeable than the God of light.
Hey, God of light, do you have any other methods of talking to him? Because this one doesn't seem to be working.
I suppose if my words won't get to him, maybe this will.
I'm resistant to sleep magic, you know. Not even potions will keep me down for long.
That's so adorable. How about a lullaby?
I'll try. I am here, my darling, and I will stay for as long as you need me to show you the way. I hope you can still see me, so I look right through the hero and see you, just you, just you. I think he's asleep. How long will this keep him down for?
About 3 to 4 days. But I've been around, seen a lot of demigods. So he's really unpredictable, you know? There's really something special about him.
He is special. I'm really going to miss him when he's gone. But I guess I should just go back to feeling the way about him when I first met him. I knew what kind of person he was going to be. Just grateful I got to be a part of the story of someone so extraordinary. If I do outlive him, at least I'll have some amazing memories and a sense of pride to remember him by. But for now, he's here. And I should try to cherish that.
We won't let you into our village!
Aww. Why not, little guy?
We've seen what you've done to the others! You're awful! And we won't let that stand here! Yeah!
Yeah, well, too bad your hero, Chulainn, is asleep right now. Maybe he could help you with that. Get out of my way.
We can still stop you if we try! Yeah!
A bunch of kids with no training.
Well, Chulainn's still a teenager, but he's been doing a pretty good job of kicking your butts.
Okay. If you really want to make me a child murderer, you're more than welcome to try. Well, it was nice to have an easy victory for once.
Pretty refreshing.
Really gets the morale back up after that disastrous start.
Don't push yourself too far this time.
I'll be fine. I'm totally rested and healed, just like you wanted. My dad's sleep lunch really is something. Your lullaby.
I know you'll do great.
What happened here?
Chulainn, you came!
What happened? Did Maeve's army attack you?
We tried to fight them, but we didn't do so good.
Why? I'm the one who was appointed to protect you and fight on everyone's behalf. You didn't have to put yourself in danger like this.
But we wanted to be cool and brave like you. You're young, but you still do so much. I guess we weren't strong enough. I know it was stupid.
No. Those monsters shouldn't have done this to you. Every kid is stupid, but it doesn't have to end like this. They knew they were playing dirty. They didn't care how unfair it was.
You were rested.
Enough about that, please. I know I can't change the past. These regrets are just another part of my story now. But what I can do is avenge them. And I have a feeling I'll do a much better job than what the enemy army planned for. Hey! Any conic bastard still around? I'm awake.
Well. Looks like you just saw the results of the minigame. I'm glad the main event finally showed up.
You fool. Have you not heard the legends of Chulainn, the monster demigod whose battle frenzy stops at nothing to leave a trail of carnage and destruction with no mercy for the likes of you?
Hey! Are you assholes going to help me?
But the one-on-one agreement.
Screw the one-on-one agreement! This is an extenuating circumstance!
But the most important one hasn't even...
Hey, Chulainn!
Maria, you're here. I didn't think, wow.
I'm not here to fight alongside you if you're still under that delusion.
What are you talking about? Are you fighting under Queen Maeve? Why?
Everything's amiss and it's your fault. It's come to this.
What are you talking about? Wow, we used to be so close.
Yeah, Exactly. That's why I remember how all the time you tell me that what you wanted most from the world was to be remembered and loved and idolized like a hero. And there I was, supposedly exactly what you wanted. Someone who would remember you forever. But look what that got me. I didn't get to be remembered. You forgot me.
I didn't forget you. I think about you all the time.
It's not enough. I used to wonder why I felt so lucky as to have you in my life. But what I'm wondering now is how I can be as important to you as your wife.
That's what this is about.
For her, you'd break your other bonds like they meant nothing and never did. You let her blind you, and now somehow you expect the same loyalty you would give.
Please calm down. I didn't know it mattered that much.
If you want, but that just makes it worse. If you never once considered that I might feel hurt.
Nick, I'm sorry. I had to leave. I can stop on that. We're together again. We don't have to be enemies.
Even now as what we had comes crashing down, you won't acknowledge what's happening. Even now as I'm crying out to you, you won't admit what you've done to me. Now I see I will never be your priority. Never the most important part of your story. That girl you married is the one who gave that luxury. There's only room for just one first place in your life, and that should have been me.
Even now as the world is burning down, that's what you're asking of me. Even now that's all you think about, and not how you're on the wrong side of history. I can't believe when I saw you here I felt so relieved. I thought I'd have you by my side again like we agreed, but instead you're here on a mission as petty as your queen.
Don't dismiss my feelings, you don't understand that payback is a need. But even now all I want is to be important, to be the first thing people think of when they think of you. There might be just one way to do that, if the end of your destiny is coming soon.
Yeah, sure, kill me, that'll show you care.
That's the problem, I care more than I can bear. It's a fitting end, but I swear I wish it did have to come to this.
It didn't have to come to this.
It didn't have to come to this. Do you want things to be like the way they were? Do you want an end to this war?
Yes, tell me what I can do to make it up to you and fix this mess.
There's one other way to heal my heartache, so please hear out my simple request. Undo your mistakes and reset and rewind to before you pass the test.
What about
Behind your wife and the life you made without me, that's the only way to erase my doubts you've ever cared about me. Please come with me.
That's crazy! I won't break my vows over your hurt feelings. I care about you so much, but that doesn't mean you can expect me to throw everything else that I fought for!
So even now she comes between us, even now she's the one you choose. Even when you can repair my trust, you don't, and I'm so confused. Maybe I could solve this issue if the choice had been easier for you. I bet if she wasn't in the way, I'd rise up from second place. Now let's see if that's true.
No! You'll never believe me, but I swear I did. wanted to come to this.
And not everything will stay on this, but in a way, that's fine. If I can have you, I would rather die.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I have just found a place in the door's paradise up above. And I hope, no, I promise, I will see you soon, my
Yeah. See you soon. Hey! Take his body back to your camp and give him a proper warrior's burial. He won't just be another body on the battlefield forgotten. Let him keep his dignity, as, thanks to me, he'll soon be rotting.
Your wounds seem to be healing nicely.
Oh, I guess so.
Look, I'm not going to rush you into fighting, obviously, but this is unlike you.
Why are you surprised? You saw what happened. I killed my closest friend. I know this was war. I know I jumped in head first, but I never, ever wanted this. We talked about fighting side by side together, being heroes, being glorious together. We had hopes in a future that fate was never going to grant us. We won't ever get to do that. We won't ever get to grow up. And it's all my fault. If only I was anything more than what I am. Wait, is this how you're going to feel when fate comes for me too? I'm so sorry, Ember.
Tanta, don't be so hard on yourself. You had no choice. He was attacking and you wouldn't listen.
But how did it get to this in the first place? I can't keep the people that I care about from getting killed. Friends become enemies. Enemies stay enemies. The people who rely on me have no other choice. And now, the prophecy of my death is probably about to be fulfilled.
The prophecy said you're destined to be glorious when you die. You'll still be a hero.
But what if that's just what we assumed it meant, but it really isn't? This already isn't what I wanted for my destiny. The people I care about are becoming collateral damage to my selfish desire for fame.
There may be room in your destiny to write in the details you want. You can become the hero you want to be.
Can I always dreamed of being a legendary hero. It's what I made my whole life about. Now I very well may be part of a legend one day, but a hero I have my doubts. What kind of hero kills his closest friend? What kind of hero can't achieve a happy end? What kind of hero is willing to win at such a cost? Can anything even be a victory after what I lost? This is the name I made for myself. This is the story that will be told. I don't think there's time to become someone else. My flaws have been set in stone. And when people tell my story, they'll ask themselves, what kind of hero is a monster deep down? What kind of hero kills someone he claims to care about? The kind that was only chosen to fight because no one else can. Forever they'll believe that's the kind of hero I am. This is the fate I chose. I was fine with letting it destroy me, but I didn't know it would drag him down with me. And now as the end approaches, knowing that I can't break free, I have just one hope: to change what people see. What kind of hero am I? One that's running out of time to ensure I'll be remembered. A monstrous aggressor or selfless defender. I should take control while I still can of what kind of hero I am.
Will you prove yourself, prove yourself?
I'll do my very best. I'll do whatever it'll take to protect the people of my kingdom from harm. They'll remember the lives I saved and not just the ones I've slain. There's more to me than a monster. I've got courage, I've got charm, and now it's time to prove it. I will prove myself for the last time, so I can be proud of the answer when I ask, what kind of hero am I?
That's the hero I fell in love with.
Thank you, Amber, for everything. Please don't forget me.
Your Majesty.
You don't have to say it. I've heard what happened and I cannot comprehend the utter stupidity of our enemy's defense. Doesn't he know better than to mess with the friends of the infamous, unstoppable queen of revenge? Does he know that until now I was just playing around and he just estimated the time it'll take for the king to get buried in the ground? When you're fighting me, you should want me to think war is fun. You'll be missing that when the real war's begun. And trust me, it's about to begin. As payment for his sin, we don't stay down when there's justice to be served. We send a message to the traitor that he should live in fear if he underestimates our worth. Watch him regret it as we fight back. It's time to ready our attack. This legend will be no more.
I'll get the vengeance I've been waiting for.
He'll know I called the
hero will catch up to him. If even he can't believe in himself, his future looks grim.
There's no way he can win through virtue after what he did to a so-called friend. We'll make sure his story is about to end by the expert hand of the Queen of Revenge. Let's go down this room and tell them it's finally time for our glory. I demand to see your champion!
I'm here.
Greetings. Remember when I said you could fight my army one at a time? You just lost that privilege.
But didn't you say that seeing them all destroy me at once would be boring?
Aw, it wouldn't be so boring as I watch sadistically as I get my revenge.
I can't say I blame you, I guess.
Look at you. Your mistakes are weighing on you, and now you're weaker than ever. It's gonna be so easy, like squishing a pesky little spider.
We'll see how easy I make it for you. Whether or not I deserve to die, this kingdom that you're attacking is still in danger. Maybe I won't defeat your entire remaining army. But maybe I'll wield out the numbers so much that people who are still here after I'm gone can actually stand a chance.
Good luck with that. Charge!
Who do you say you are? You want to call yourself a hero, a hero. What kind of hero kills his closest friend? Couldn't you work something out? Both get a happy end. You gave up your chance for that when you gave up your morals. Forget heroism and loyalty, let's just have a free-for-all. Either go all in on villainy
Or play by the rules.
If you get stuck in the middle, then you're too cowardly and too cruel. Where that shining hope in your eyes go of being a respected paragon. We can tell by your face, you know you're a disgrace with barely the will to go on. And how can you fight with his blood still fresh on the very weapon you used to betray him? How can you hold it without thinking of his rotting flesh? Are you that callous or just him?
You just lost the one advantage you had left.
But I still have one more thing. What? I can't transform?
Is it maybe because deep down you feel we're right to attack you? That you're not worth defending?
Oh, but there still is something worth defending. I need to. I have to.
Clearly, you won't.
I'm running out of time and blood and breath.
What kind of hero is a traitor?
How much of an impact can I make before my death?
Is this your foolish attempt to make yourself greater? If it's glory you seek, give up, now you're too weak.
Time to say goodnight, Chulainn.
Wait, this isn't glorious enough. I at least want to die fighting on my feet. I'm the kind of hero that keeps fighting, even when I don't have the strength to stand. I make mistakes, but I won't go into hiding from shame when a hero is needed, and I know I can be their protection regardless of my flaws. Put the past behind me and champion a cause. And I believe that's how we'll be remembered, as a fearless, selfless defender. I think I'm finally ready. With the last of my power, I'm standing steady. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I call dibs on the killing blow. This is for my colleagues. You're surprisingly strong for someone who's bleeding out. Luckily for me, I don't think it'll last long.
I got what I wanted. I'm not scared. Go on! Give me the glorious death that I promised. You get the chance.
Is he dead?
He's still holding his sword. Though maybe his muscles are just that tense.
Well,
Maybe he's just that strong.
only one way to find out. Off with his head!
I'm going to relish this. That is creepy as all hell! I'll be back for revenge once I'm fully healed!
Well, maybe there's another way. If he's not dead, he'll surely react to this. Attention, people of Ulster! Your hero has failed to protect you and left you defenseless to my invasion. Now, all I have to do is secure my victory, steal that bull, and maybe kill my ex while I'm at it. You're still dead. I'm still gonna do what I said. I wasn't bluffing.
It might not be that easy.
Oh, and what are you going to do? A girl who's never had to fight in her life? You and your army made useless by curse.
Our hero is gone. The dawn is not lost. Can't he still inspire us after he paid the ultimate cost? To stand up despite his weakness, despite knowing the future's bleakness. What's a little pain or lack of training? We could at least try to not sit idly by. You may have a curse, but it could be much worse to give up and not even fight for what we believe in. Let's make sure his sacrifice isn't in vain. Let's take the risk and see what ground we can gain.
Let's make sure his sacrifice isn't in vain. Let's take a risk and see what ground we can gain. Charge!
Oh wow. They're fighting. I wish I could join them.
In a way, you have joined them. Your spirit of reckless courage lives on with them.
What's next for me?
I'll escort you to the afterlife.
Anything special?
There is a special place for warriors who died in glorious battle. I think you'll like it there. Also, I escorted someone earlier who wanted to see you. If that's alright?
Yeah. I'd like to see him too.
I'm so sorry for everything.
Did dying help clear your head?
Yes, I guess you could say that. But even in the moments just before, all I could think about was how could I let this be your final memory of what kind of hero I am? How could this be the way our story ends? Like it meant nothing.
No. It meant everything. So they'll tell the story of us fighting on opposite sides, and that'll make us legends long after we've died. You're the most important part. A hero needs a villain. And when they think of me, they'll think of the tragedy of Harriet and Chulainn.
But it doesn't have to be a tragedy anymore. Sure.
We're at the spotlight. We can enjoy our afterlives.
Seems someone will be joining us.
Hey, so I tried to fight and died basically immediately. Did I earn a place with the big boys?
Sure.
I was not much of a fighter. I couldn't do much.
It's okay. It's the selfless courage that put you through.
Not entirely selfless. Now I don't have to live without you. I'm here too. Oh, so I'm so sorry. I thought attacking you was a good idea. You weren't the only one, obviously, and that one actually did kill me, so all in all, I guess you're not that bad. I mean, if that's how you're gonna think, then I'm not going to complain.
This is the way that things were supposed to be. No tragic fighting, just enjoying an afterlife with the people who are most important to me. So that was my life. It was short and glorious, just like I was promised. Was I victorious?
I think you were. You saw your peace, fate, and took the reins. And just before you died, you inspired us to fight. And you risked it all just to be remembered the right way. You can count me as one you won over with your last change.
Well, I guess I'd say I'm satisfied, and I can rest easy on the other side, hoping I died with a good reputation, that it would be a good thing when I come up in conversation. Now it's time to enjoy our reward in a warrior's paradise up above. Just us three, like I wanted it to be. A short life, a glorious death, and an afterlife with you, my loves.
And from now on we'll tell the story that sparked a change in our hearts, and we'll carry on the story, playing our own parts, still fighting through the pain, staying
goods. I have the goods.
Goodness. Alright, so we just want to say a few words to first the people that are leaving us after the semester, or kind of leaving us after the semester. Let me pull out my phone for this. Technical difficulties. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Firstly, where is Ellen? I know you already got one of these from Jasmine the other week, but I want to say a few words because we're so sad that our time with you is so brief. You are so sweet and funny and an insanely talented actress. I'm crying. I do this every time. And yeah, it's just been such an honor to get to work with you. And I'm so excited we're going to have you next semester and you're going to be so missed.
Okay, next we're gonna meet. And this will be to the senior that introduced me to this club. You've done so much to make me feel so included and loved as president last year, and honestly, I wouldn't be here at all without you. And you are so talented, and you put so much effort in your performing, and it's been so great watching you grow as a performer these past 2 years that I've known you. And I'm so happy to have met you, and I'm so grateful to call you my friend.
Someone who will still be with us next semester, but it's his last time being in a production on our e-board. So to our Vice President, Josh. I saw you in Conservatory Christmas 2 years ago. And you're just such a hilarious person, an amazing stage presence, and just such a kind soul. I remember the time you pushed my car up the driveway on your birthday. Thankful forever for that. And yeah, I'm gonna really miss you on our e-board next year, even though I know you'll still be here. But yeah. Okay, we have a couple more words for our production team. Pull them out. Okay, I'm gonna start by. Oh, I'm not even.
No, we have an order.
Oh, you have an order.
Yes. Okay, so first, we're gonna have Leo. And this is to my assistant, stage manager. Thank you so much for taking notes in my really, 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 really long production meetings, as well as making our various stage diagrams along with Emma and Kate. You are always at the ready whenever anyone needs help with the cast, and literally anything, like using your car to transport things, or helping me and Emma, and having a connection to the cast. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much.
It's been done.
Okay, our next one is for Maddie, our choreographer. So this is Maddie. Like I said, she's our choreographer. She's made all of the silly little dances you've seen for all the show. And I want to thank you for always keeping the morale up within the cast and for being very, very willing to do any scene that I throw you into, despite being on our creative team. And I really appreciate it. And I'm very happy that you joined us.
This next one is for one of our music directors and my girlfriend, Catherine. Thank you for all your work with teaching these actors this music. I know it's your first time ever doing that, but you did such a good job, and we're very happy to work with you. So thank you very much, and I love you.
To our second music director. The most talented young person involved with this production. Thank you so much for teaching the music to everyone. It's extremely difficult to teach music that is newly composed and there's no recordings out there or anything, and you did it with such grace. Thank you.
Okay, next is Ash, our production manager. He's also the treasurer of actors, and thank you for being someone I could rely on throughout the entire production. Sorry. And for keeping all of us organized, keeping us for long meetings, as well as spending many hours looking for our costumes on stage here. for also spending 7 hours with me on lighting and sound cues, and for helping me run one of the smoothest tech weeks that we've ever had, and for running sound with me in the back. And I love you.
This next one is for our assistant director and stage manager, the same person, Emma right here. I could not have done this without you. You're half the reason we managed to pull it off. Your ideas and organization are not recognized. I had so much fun doing rehearsals with you, and I can't wait to direct this in future productions because I'm going to make you do it with me.
Sorry. Okay. Next is Alina. One of our co-directors and the president of actors. Thank you so much for spending so many hours with me blocking scenes, for creating rehearsal schedules that accommodated everyone's very busy schedules. We're always running around making sure that the show is going, whether that's looking for set pieces that we needed, making sure that we had a rehearsal schedule set out, and keeping me sane throughout this entire production. And of course, thank you for making these cute bouquets. And there's no one else I would have wanted to spend all my free time with working on this musical with than you.
And the last bouquet is going to be to Erin. One of the co-directors and the masterminds of this whole project. Thank you for producing this work for our club to even put on. Our cast, crew, and e-board of actors is so grateful that you wrote and composed this show. You're so kind, talented, and overall just amazing. Thank you for your endless knowledge of Celtic mythology and all of your work to make this possible.